You have been introduced, actually, earlier this evening. Richard Sanderell read a poem of yours, Yarrow, up here as part of the keynote, just so you know. You heard a little bit of poetry already this evening. Simon. And now I may direct your audience's attention to the audience. Just look around. Place is packed. And if you can be judged by the company you keep, you take a look and go, wow, this person has great company. We have the Poet Laureate of San Francisco sitting over here, Miss Kim Chuck over there. So, she's going to come up on home. We have E.K.Keith over there, Poems Under the Dome. And you say to yourself, wow, and there's other surprises here, so don't just think it's them, it's all of you and us. Thea Matthews is a wonderful poet. Now, I first met her at an event, the bookstore that you did, the reading series there. And I can't remember the name of the bookstore. Adobe Books. Gears Turning. Oh, Gears Turning, thank you. And I saw her and I was going, wow, what a great writer. It was amazing, and it took a long time for me to figure out things, and time, chaos, my mind is crazy. But we have her here this evening, and it's going to be very special. If you think of the term soul, and you think of the term light, and then you, in your mind, you put them together and say soul, light, you'll have an idea of what you're about to experience. This is a person who has a brilliance, a presence. Yes, right? Don't. Thank you. And the voice, the style of the presentation is interesting. I found it fascinating, and I was going, wow, I might not understand that, but I love it. You know, or I really get that. I've been there, unfortunately. You know, textural detail, commentary, awareness, soul, light. Okay, Thea Matthews, would you kindly come up here and show them what for? Thea Matthews,
my name is Thea Matthews. TheaMatthews. I can be found anywhere. I'm everywhere. And I am here, dangling from a frank cries of screams buried in dirt. This country wears hypocrisy, like a hagfish or lamprey found in Saks Fifth Avenue fur. The parasite appears rich from scraps of skin and hair. Twirls and blood of children's fingers stitching line by line who will one day die a premature death. Artificial light and intelligence cannot conceal core cavities found in the body, found in dead tree trunks, found in unraveling roots, conduct policies, corporations, this nation's constitution. Law is nothing but a series of loopholes. A game of chess where your polo sweater, the canon, condones torture, genocide, rape. Tell me, could policy ever really be used to ensure the freedom for all people, of all races, of all genders, of all sexualities, of all religions? We were never equal. You touch my leaves, chew on my petals, swallow me whole and I kill you. Step back, listen. I am the angel's trumpet. To the voices on street corners, backyards, front lawns. Nah, fuck it. I don't feel well. I'm trying real hard. I look fucking good.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to give huge props to Katie Porter over here because she's fucking phenomenal. But I'm like dying inside, so.
Some water.
No, I don't. No.
Okay.
Thank you.
I also have 3 drops.
So do I. Thank you. No. What I need is like. It's okay. So bear with me, but we're gonna be on a 20-minute ride together. I do write poetry. I am a poet. Open. I baptize you in the wild blue false gold, the pliable weed-like flowers. Your body saturated in the granules of lapis lazuli, Sprout from tears copulating with cash crops, edible gold and blue denim. Armies of unknown rebels, too black to ever be burned at the stake, gamble in the rings of your eyes. You are to be cherished. Your curls are yours, not for porcelain heads or zookeeper fingers. Your skin cannot be worn by sunspots and credit cards. Your lips are the softest, chewable rims, sucking the seeds of terracotta sunsets, and your calloused feet already know the direction Earth will move, to shatter faulty skyscrapers, perplex magnetism, rip the renewal from urban on red soil.
Oh.
Belly bloated with acid, tarnished by tobacco resin. People see their reflection on your teeth. Your voice only widens the lips for presentation. Arms stretch in an all-nighter's jacket. Chin drops, pulse and stomach. With the giant's pride, heels of high tops, Doc Martens. All you want to do is sleep for days. Pawn each exhale. A time capsule for escape. In a new city, you wear the memories. Tall legs, heavy eyelids rupture. A belch of stale air bruises arteries. The bloodshot fold foil. Crusty veins pierce pavement. Lost leeches scramble for blood. A breeze of needles caresses your skin, combs your hair under a fading sun. No poetry can stop the penetration. Warhol lied. Everyone doesn't get their 15 minutes. You down 4 Marlboro cigarettes a day. Black tar fingers oily. We both in fadeless black denim, listening to the Beatles' White Album. John Lennon singing, I'm so tired. That Brooklyn rat box for a kitchen you work in burns you. The milky sap of poppies lurks over your shoulder. So seductive, deceptively dainty, liquefies the streets on silver spoons. Gentrified apartment complexes dissolve, disintegrate, crumble into dust. Everything painted black. And you right back in the nest, the safety, the requiem you rest in, the darkness you call home in, the faces you conjure, the silence of ears ringing. There is no resuscitation for this time loss. Not everyone swims the depth I swim. Faces appear, disappear, then reappear on oil-stained streets. And for once, I would like to go a week without thinking of him. His death haunts me like a relentless weed who grows all year round, occupies the soil in a sit-in, defies time, protests the seasons, calls my name to the shore I once called body. Waves wash over me. I am home. Eyes opened. Body a blimp. Blood purified. Waves dissolve memories. The names we print on sand. I swore his fingers would grow old with the silver strands of his hair, but they will not. He left before me. I screamed, and I screamed, until my voice cracked. Shrills leaped from a dry tongue draped in white velvet. Muscles encompassing my mouth cramped. My reflection was a body, not my own. Sun-spotted skin, thin parted hair, a man dressed for a funeral. His age-old eyes carry the rivers of remorse with the secrets of my mother's mother. And my mouth opened the mouths of lifetimes like stripped carnations sprung from grief. Wildly weeping, their sun has fallen. The moon tries to cradle them with distant wail songs, but wounds will never heal by suppression. Each petal stretches and folds, emulates origami, remembers the eternity of life we struggled to live, failed to eternalize happiness, and my desires to conquer, impulsively, recklessly kill, vanished. All I could hear were the echoes of blood-curdling screams. I finally surrendered. I never had control over you, over anyone, dictate any government, limit or expand the hours of one's existence. By the end, I was back in my bedroom, uncontrollably sobbing, only to be woke and told, "You died." Thank you. There's this carnage of white paper behind me. Oh my God. Wax hands forge the freedom, the unshakable, everlasting knowing, self-worth dwells in the breath. No one defines your value. Pacific wind has summoned you. They sing your name from the palm of your rhythm to the arteries pushing waves. My bones penetrate the pavement. Each centennial bowl obliterates the lines and parking lots, street signs near newly bought commercial space, homes now forbidden to families who once lived there. Remembering their names, my pollen becomes prayers. I digest the wretched odor of the apathetic gentrifier and release a tantalizing fragrance sleepless beetles yearn for. My cretaceous fingers unfurl, and I watch trapped souls trap others. Lost souls doped up on any and all narcotics, souls struggling to recognize their own light. Only those willing see through trees. Taste my breath on Sunday afternoons. I look you in the eye, and you see those who screamed until they coughed blood, died in resistance, those who strangled grandmothers with rosaries, hid behind crucifixes, those spellbound negotiating with rambling spirits in the early hours of the Sabbath, and then those who remain stuck between dirt and drying pavement. In the summer, I uncover the little girl of my mother and all mothers before her, and I detect my father too inside me. Rooted from a thin stem, I elongate my neck, bridging the gap between heaven and earth, the path between me and my daughters. Generations of eyes closed meet those wide open. Tongues flailing, knees to a national anthem. Open my eyes further, you say. And I speak with unwavering loyalty to speak truth to power. Where children are conditioned to play dead, strive for six-figure salaries and soulless bodies, surrender their spirits to predators, acquiesce to providing sexual favors to preachers, politicians, teachers, in a land where presidency is a mere price tag, a storyline, a red necktie, an Armani navy blue suit with a $5,000 smile. Corporate endorsements. Corporations are legalized persons. An alligator briefcase holds an eighth ball hidden from docile fingers and unpaid eyes. While an ex-celebrity icon wannabe toupee demigod twirls and prances in front of millions of followers, following 140 characters of distractions. He thrives on resistance, on reactions. Fear him, and he wins.
Yeah.
I look you in the eye, and you observe the tally of intentions, actions, words done in a lifetime. The cool are conditioned to yearn fame, want nothing more than to die rich. Life is reduced to a brand, a marketing campaign, reality TV. Watch them decay. Okay, cool, thank you. Beautiful. See, it wasn't so bad, not so painful. We all made it through together, all in one piece. No chairs have been thrown. So, we'll carry on. Exposed, yet shielded by wreaths of petrified roses surrounding old Egyptian tombs. Melodious melting metal of time vanishes. I tasted your fingertips, licked your spine, massaged your shoulders while you gripped my hips. We swayed in darkness, chewing on soft rose petals you sprinkled across your bedroom. I lost my breath when with you. Heart contracted, a belly full of smoke. I plunged farther away from light. Roses, red, yellow, and white, weave an incomplete medicine wheel, burning sweetgrass, tobacco, cedar, but no sage, no black, no maturity, like an autumn sunset without indigo clouds or somber skies smeared with lavender. For years we walked the crimson labyrinth, found only in full-grown roses, sprawled with dead-end lines. But dead-end lines produced more lines, more dead ends, sharp corners, slamming doors, jumping off sea cliff edges. Our paths crisscross, like two tumultuous waves breaking on a deafening shore. A pair of star-crossed lovers. We made the sign of the cross. I lost myself over and over again in you. At the intersection, you kept reminding me of my own wingspan. You had me examine each feather with wonderment. You told me I could fly. Like the mother hawk, you pushed me off my neighbor's roof. You pushed me to fly, but each time I took flight, I tried clipping my wings. Wounded, I always fell into your arms each night. We forced a fire, summoning sirens and their seductive screams of terror. Liquor ossified our hearts. Way down, I drowned, yearning for my father and mother. I began to remember the abandonment, the incest, the betrayal. Your amphetamines veiled my soul, seized my spirit. I thought I could fly the way you promised I could. Pupils dilated. Yesterday's grease caked my skin. I wanted out of my old existence. Remembering hurt too much, I wanted out. And so did you. Eventually, I chose to feel. And those sirens, they found you. They drove you to the playa, sang to you in the winter. They escorted you out of San Francisco, out of California, out of a paramedic stretcher, out until pronounced dead upon arrival. Yeah. Read the Apollyon tears of slain blood, a passionate, corporeal procession, streamlined down the center of a major highway. The demonstrations have begun. We rise barefoot, sprawl our legs, stretch our hips, stitch our paths. Our power obstructs the confines of a power upholding the heteronormativity, dishonor the women, deny trans rights, steal land, steal bodies, blame and laugh at victims, ensure perpetrators high societal jobs. We conquer the orthodox. Our raised fists, shouts through megaphones, denounce the glossy sheet, the featured tan lines, and the humans pretending to be AI. Our blood douses the land. New crust for the core. We block presidential alerts. We moan in motion, even in the millennia after Stonewall. The ocean floor spreads. Continents question their boundaries. On new land, water either rises or recedes. We magnetic, genderless, colorful, hyacinth, shimmering the communication between sun and moon. No one can tell us how to exist. Our potent fragrance summons transatlantic travels. We the most fragrant in spring. Thank you.